man on him, pulling him to the ground, reached out with one arm and grabbed him and pulled him backwards like you pull your 3-year-old kid back. And on the next play, he switched sides, went to the other side. He was left defensive tackle, went to the right side and got to Joe Burrow and made him throw in desperation. Ball game, good night now. Aaron Donald was fantastic. With all this retirement talk, I can't believe it, 30 years old in his prime and playing as good as he is, that he's talking about retirement. Good for him if he is. But to me, he was the MVP as much as I like Cooper Kupp and as good as Cooper Kupp was. And I understand why they went to Kupp, because there was nowhere else to go, and yet he kept getting open and making big plays, and I get it. It's hard to argue either way. But Aaron Donald was unbeatable at the end of that game.
He was. And that's the hard thing with Aaron Donald, is he's one of those guys that you know he's the best, but because of the sack numbers, he doesn't always get the attention. That's why it's like T.J. Watt is Defensive Player of the Year, this or that. He's an immovable object in the middle of the most important part of the field. And those two plays, just absolutely unbelievable. It's 1 yard.
Yeah,
1 yard.
1 yard to keep that thing going.
Keep the drive alive. And he blew up both plays.
1 yard to keep that thing going. Yep, 1 yard to keep that thing going. All right, we're here for you today. There's a lot of places to go on this whole this whole Super Bowl. Rams win 23-20. Bengals fans, if you're on the Bengals, come on in, because look, this was theirs for the taking as well. This was, who's going to make big plays at the end. If you're on, well, the officials took it and they wanted the Rams to win. I'll listen to it. We can go dissect the plays as well. Matthew Stafford led a drive at the end. Matthew Stafford. What does it mean for Matthew Stafford? Emery, you were saying you were kind of rooting for him, right?
I was, yeah.
You feel better for him? Did he play the game that he needed to play to win? Or not to win, to win, to get where he needed to be in lore for his legacy.
Yes, he turned it around after some interceptions, which I don't think were completely his fault.
The first one was his fault.
Yes.
The first one was 100% his fault. He underthrew a guy, Van Jefferson, in the end zone. I'm not really sure what they were trying to do there. The second one wasn't his fault.
No. And he did his job at the end, and it was so great.
Everybody was on, if he has more than 1.5 turnovers, the Rams will lose this game, right? That was kind of your number.
Yes.
Yeah. And it almost happened that way. But he led I thought, a terrific drive. They did get a call on third down. Third down. That wasn't going to end the game, by the way. So many of you want to light me up on that. But let's go. We'll open up the phone lines, 505-246-0610, and we're going to talk about the Super Bowl that you heard here on the Sports Animal, or maybe watched sitting on your couch or an establishment. Where'd you watch it? Were you at home?
Yeah, at a friend's house.
All right. Where'd you guys watch?
We were at home.
All right.
Kyle and I were at home, just enjoying the game. I thought it was such a good game.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Good. All right. You want me to take this call, or you want me to go break?
You can take it if you
All right, let's go. We'll start up. What's up, Chad? How you doing?
Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I just called about the Super Bowl. I thought it was a good game. That's first of all, that's what everybody kind of wants on the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Let's have a good game, and that kind of continue with the tradition of a great playoff season. So that was great. Let's see. Yeah, it was. I was certainly pulling for Cincinnati. I love the underdog story they had, but Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp, that they really came together at the end when you knew the ball was going to him,
yep.
And he still was catching the passes. And the Rams were the better team. They made enough plays to win the game, but I have to say that as far as Super Bowl champions go down in history, I don't think this is one of the outright stronger teams. I think, kudos to them, they won. But there's been some teams throughout history that have been much higher. You had to rank the best teams of all time. This team was lacking a running game. Their running game was, I think, they had 13 carries for 13 yards or something like that.
Yeah, they ran for 23 for 43. 23 carries, 43 yards yesterday. Under 2 yards per carry. They could not run the ball.
Yeah, right. It was just pretty abysmal for a Super Bowl team, but
a winning Super Bowl team.
When they go down in history, it won't be one of the best teams we'll remember. But they definitely won the game. They did what they needed to do, and for that, congrats to them, I guess.
Right on, Chad. I appreciate you. I don't think he's wrong. I don't think that's the best team ever.
No.
I actually feel a little bit better about Cincinnati after that game than I did going in, as opposed to just saying the Rams aren't that good. I thought Cincinnati kind of showed off defensively to everyone that that's a unit that no one respected going into this.
And your point, Zach Gentry, the Steelers tight end, was with us on Friday, and he said that's the best defense that they played all year, right?
One of the better ones.
One of the better ones. And I think he's right. Their defense is a lot better. They got at Matt Stafford. They shut down the running game. I thought they were really good. I'm not going to take anything from the Rams because they only won by 3. I mean, you only got to win by 1, don't you, to get a ring? I think that's it. Are they the best team ever? No, they're not the best team ever. They're the best team this year. It's kind of what they kind of play this out for, right? That's what this little tournament means. 505-246-0610, Super Talk, here on a Super Monday, or Super Valentine's Day Monday. Oh, did you take care of what you got to take care of? It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, Sports Animal.
Mix a little sports and
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com.
Straight year, a team playing in their home stadium has won the Super Bowl. The first 54 years of this thing that we have called the Super Bowl, no team had ever even played in their home stadium. And now 2 years in a row, not only have they played in it, they have won in it. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, A. Marie, Adrian. We are on your ProView networks as well. All right, so the last call is like, the Rams are the best team ever. I'll give you that. You don't have to be the best team ever, do you?
No.
I mean, how many teams are in the conversation for best team ever? When we have these, when you think of Super Bowl champions, a few. It's okay. Can I address this? I got this, and I'll call it out for what it is. Edward was bitter after they lost, and he had picked the Bengals and Joe Thorough and whatever. Such a fitting way, he says, to end a Hollywood ending on a trash call on third down to keep a drive alive. Throw 3 flags all game, then throw 2 flags on 4 straight plays to affect the game. All you can do is laugh at this point. Nice job, NFL. I certainly have my thoughts, and I'll tell you how I responded. But what are your thoughts on that? Did the refs steal that game from the Bengals?
No.
Okay. Did the
that's they're impactful calls in the moment, but that's nitpicking, because then how many missed calls do you go back to and say, well, they didn't call it either way? Okay. Well, I just saw T. Higgins throw Jalen Ramsey down by the face mask, and he scored a 75-yard touchdown. That seems like a pretty impactful play in a football game. I also saw Cincinnati get a personal foul penalty among those final plays.
all right.
So
6
it wasn't.
penalties total, though. I thought that was good.
Which is almost his point. Then how do you call the holding on third down?
Right.
My response was, you're cool, though, with Ramsey getting taken to the ground by his face mask. I said, step down. All right, and Skip Bayless was running all over the Twitter with the same take that's what caused. First of all, it was third down. Okay, you know what they were. I mean, somehow you all know what they were going to do on fourth down. Rams have been pretty good on fourth down in the playoffs in clutch situations and third down. So that wasn't the ball game. Secondly, by the way, it was a penalty. Now I don't think it was egregious. He had his hands on him. He altered his route. He has his hand right up there between the numbers. He did. It was holding. Now, the way they were calling the game, I would have preferred them not call that penalty. Okay, I would prefer them not call that penalty. It was a borderline, a ticky-tack penalty, but it was. I mean, do you disagree?
I agree.
On the third down holding.
Yes, I agree with you. It was ticky-tacky.
But his hands were on him.
It
right?
was. It was. They just weren't calling anything all game, so
Right.
That's what it looked like.
All right. The other ones were pretty obvious, weren't they? I mean,
Yes.
the other ones, are we having a problem with it? All of a sudden, now they're calling penalties? Like the personal foul, nobody's got a problem with the holding call on that side. Remember the first Cooper Kupp touchdown, there were offsetting penalties? Nobody's got a problem with the holding call, it seems.
Nope.
But people seem to have a problem with the personal foul. They went straight to the head of Cooper Kupp. The pass interference at the goal line, I mean, that was obvious. So if you think that's what turned the game, that's interesting.
They're impactful calls, but they're also moments where L.A. was going to Cooper Kupp, Cincinnati knew that, and they tried to get away with something that they didn't get away with at the end.
That's all. And I think, I'm going to guess the referees probably realized what was going on, too, and who was in and who was not. And they were probably watching it a lot closer. I mean, to me, look, did he hold him? Did it appear to hold him? I thought he did. I would have let it go. But his hands were on him. You know what I thought was going to happen, JJ? I thought the winning touchdown was going to go to like Bryson Hopkins, right? Like who the hell is Bryson Hopkins? But I thought he was going to use Kupp all the way down the field and find the tight end in the end zone. I really did. But I mean, go to the guy who got you there, man. Dance with who brung you, right?
Right.
How good is Kupp?
So good.
You know, I saw the numbers yesterday that put him statistically in that Jerry Rice category. And you guys are too young, right? Did you not see Jerry Rice play?
I don't have a lot of fond memories.
Me neither.
Okay, Jerry Rice was unbelievable. Like I got it. He's a Niner, and but Jerry Rice was as good as I've ever seen. Jerry Rice. I mean, there was conversation. Not only is he the best receiver ever, is he the best football player ever? Like that's where this went to with Jerry Rice. He was that good. The numbers Kupp put up this year, and please stop it. You can put down the phone. I'm not telling you I think Cooper Kupp is the best receiver ever. I'm not telling you he's better than Jerry Rice. But I'm telling you statistically what he did this year is in that stratosphere. And I don't want to go hyperbolic on the best wide receiver performances ever in the Super Bowl because statistically his is not. But when Odell went down, look, Robert Woods is out. The Rams won this without 3 of their top 4 receivers and no running game. Right? Robert Woods has been out. Odell's went out.
Oof.
Higbee's out. So they did it without 3 of their top 4 3 of their top 4 receivers and could not run the football. This was Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. Matthew Stafford went out and won himself a Super Bowl, won the Rams a Super Bowl. Everything that they did. And then on that defense, Von Miller was really good, and Aaron Donald was a beast. Like all those, they may be garbage for a couple of years because they'll have no draft picks.
And
But
the response to that is,
They won a Super Bowl.
who cares?
They won a Super Bowl.
This is what it's about. The only people that are bitter
Look.
are bitter because
They lost some
the cheap teams they root for don't get good talent and then don't surround that good talent
Well.
by spending draft picks. Everyone's like, oh, what are we going to do 7 years from now? Who cares 7 years from now? Give me a Super Bowl championship. Give me a team I can root for right now in the moment. That's what you're playing for, not to just be good for 7 years. No one cares about being good for 7 years. They care about being great for one.
You know who's
And the
good
Rams
for
are great this season.
Yeah.
And because they drafted Aaron Donald, they drafted Cooper Kupp. And then that allows them to say, hey, we have a foundation. Let's go take this to the next level.
You know who's been good for 7 years? Doesn't have a ring? Green Bay.
Yep.
They've been pretty. I mean, I don't know who's feeling better, Ram fan or Packer fan. That's great, man. You were the number 1 seed. You go to the playoffs every year, and haven't been to the Super Bowl since when?
And now the pressure's on, too. A team like Cincinnati that it's unbelievable they got here.
Yes.
But it is known and talked about it's a cheap franchise. And are they willing to, outside of a first-round pick selecting an offensive lineman, do what it takes to get back here?
All right, your emails are they're starting to come in. Your emails are in this morning. Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com. JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. Text line is open. It's 505-246-0610. The phone line is open. It's 505-246-0610. You can send emails and all that stuff. JJ's Twitter is a great follow. It's _JJ Buck. Why don't you throw your Twitter out there, too? Follow you.
It's at part-time bro.
At part-time bro. Get it? See what you did there? All right, and we're on the Facebook, and Adrian's producing. You can watch the show, The OD in the AM. The conversation is underway. I'd love to hear from you. The Super Bowl is done. The Rams have won 23-20. Your football season is now over. That's why Marie walked in with her Pacers sweatshirt on today. It's now on. We're on to Indiana. We're on to Indiana. It's the opening.
It's the only blue I own.
I got
Blue
it.
and yellow.
And I appreciate it. It's the opening drive. Glad you're with us on a Valentine's Day morning. On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Super Bowl to react to 23-20 Rams over the Bengals in Los Angeles. Big super week in Los Angeles. You could talk about the halftime show, too. I saw everything from best halftime show to worst halftime show.
Oh, it was so fun.
And so that makes me believe what I believed to begin with. It was somewhere in the middle, right? I thought it was good. If you think it was the worst, it's not your kind of music. If you think it was the best, it's kind of what you're into, and you don't like. Yeah, everybody's so bitter, man. Look, here's the deal in the halftime show. Can you kind of wrap your head around this for a second? All of you are pissed or happy or whatever. Like everybody watches the Super Bowl, right? Everybody. This isn't like there's not a certain demo.
No, universal. Everyone watches it.
And so, how many different genres of music are there?
A billion.
All right, and so you're not going to hit every year on your band. It's not going to be Prince every year. It's not going to be the Rolling Stones every year, and it's not going to be what you saw. It was good. Like, honestly, whether that's your music or not, the halftime show was good. Now, you might not have liked it if it wasn't your kind of music, but it was good. But man, people get fired up on the social medium about that.
You know what it reminded me?
What?
I'm the old guy now.
Okay.
Oh, me
I saw
too,
that a lot.
JJ.
No, I saw that
was
a
like,
lot.
That was like
this is my
our
halftime show.
15 years.
And then everyone's
you know
like,
what I mean?
well, remember all those other halftime shows that you were saying were just for the old people? Who's talking now?
All right, so what's the right, like, help me, what's the right one?
I think
You're
what the
never gonna make
NFL
everyone
has
happy.
done has been correct. Is they've tried to hit different genres. They've gotten the classics, they've hit Beyonce, and then they went where this wasn't necessarily like new school, like The Weeknd or Bruno Mars, but it was hip hop with hip hop legend.
From LA.
Legend.
From LA, mostly
the
West
whole
Coast,
LA
right?
theme, yep.
Yeah. I just mostly West Coast. Eminem's Detroit, but I don't know why people lose their minds. I don't know what. First of all, I don't think most of the people who are losing their minds probably aren't watching for the halftime show anyway, right? It was good. I thought the production on it was good. I thought the set was good. I thought the artists were on. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, so you're not going to like it no matter what they do. And you're going to want to see 75-year-old Mick Jagger, or you're going to want to see Bruce, or you're going to want to see U2, or whatever. I just take it for what it is. But the people who are like they got cheated. Somehow they didn't get their money's worth because it wasn't free enough for them as they wanted.
I would have paid for a Super Bowl ticket just to watch the halftime show.
Okay.
I was like, give me 20 more minutes of that.
Yeah.
The game's been entertaining, but give me 20 more minutes of that.
Like it was good. And if you didn't like it, it's just not your thing. Which okay, man. But I just
throwback 50 Cent in the club, hanging upside down from the music video.
And then I was watching the.
And by the way, 50 is fat. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh my
I'll,
gosh.
if that is what fat
50,
is these days, I'll be
more than
fat.
50. But all right.
I'll be fine, dude.
All right. How about like a lot of the vitriol started turning political then, and I'm like, okay, can we get back to football now? Like, can we
And
get,
also-
and then all of a sudden we get back to football, and T. Higgins pulls Jalen Ramsey to the ground by his face mask and scores for a 75.
People losing
touchdown.
themselves.
Rams throw it away. I'm like, wait, can we get more of that halftime show?
I mean, there
Bring
was
Eminem
a
back
bunch of awesome artists in their 50s just rocking the halftime show. That's awesome.
But if it wasn't your genre, then you
Right.
think it's garbage, right? I hate that crap, that hip hop crap. All right. But there's a lot of people who kind of dig it, actually, and you usually get
Okay.
yours. So why are we so cranky? Like I don't know. I have no desire to run around and live my life cranky. So I enjoyed it and moved on.
Upside down 50 was a nice little surprise.
Yeah, he was upside down. Upside down. No, we didn't see how he got down. All of a sudden they took a shot and he was down. But
I thought it was a neat setup too, allowing
yes,
the
everybody
different
had their own
artists
little.
pop out,
Everybody had their own little cube, or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was good.
work their way.
And then I went and grabbed a couple bowls of chili. Audrey made some chili.
Ooh,
Oh,
you want chili?
yeah.
Okay.
It was good too. She made salsa. Yeah, no, it was good eating. All right, 246-0610, 888-922-0610 on the text line you're in at that number. This says a penalty is a penalty if you want to win. Cincy's offensive line needed to do a better job at pass protection. Or how's this? Double or triple cup? Eli Apple has always been a bad defensive back, so why is he covering a top 5 wide receiver? That's why Cincinnati lost, because that's as good as they got.
Don't have anyone else?
Yeah, because that's as good as they got. And look, Cincinnati, as much as the first caller said the Rams aren't an all-time great team, Cincinnati's defensive front was really good. Cincinnati's blind spot on defense is the back end of their defense, right? That's where they got to get better. And Cincinnati's blind spot on offense.
Only gave up 23 points. And people were thinking this could be a 40 spot.
Everybody was on the over, huh? Everybody. You know anybody who bet the under?
Nope.
I would have by the end. So okay, I didn't bet. So I the one thing I told you I was fairly certain the Rams would win, but I was queasy laying 3.5 or 4 because every game's been tight. I would not have.
I didn't pick the spread. I picked money line.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bet the Rams on the points. I just every game's been close. As I was sitting around Saturday, somebody asked me wherever I went. Oh, I was Saturday night. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And I said everybody's on the over, and it's kind of forcing me to the under. Like if I was going to bet that game time, I'd have gone under. And the Rams missed an extra point, which cost me the squares. By the way, I had great numbers. I had Rams 7, and Cincinnati like 0, or no 6. Cincinnati 6, the Rams 7. I'm like, oh, I got good numbers. And then they missed the extra. Johnny Hecker dropped the ball.
One job, bro.
Yeah, they dropped the ball. But yeah, it went under. Couple keys of this game to me. The offensive line of Cincinnati's, and that's everything you knew going in, right? I mean, that was the whole storyline is how they're going to keep Joe Burrow upright. And in the first half, I thought they did actually a pretty decent job. And in the second half, the turnstiles opened.
That's just also why it adds to just how good Burrow is, to where we all watch that offensive line throughout the entire playoffs. It wasn't just one game. It was the entire playoffs and the entire season. And that man stood in there, snap after snap, making the plays he could until the very end.
All right, all of you who kind of ripped into me and JJ the other day for saying we just trust Matt Stafford more than we trust the Rams in this game. We both picked the Rams. We both kind of thought Matt Stafford would who do you want to have the ball in a situation to drive down and win a Super Bowl? And they both had an opportunity yesterday, right? Didn't they? Matt Stafford ran a 15-play drive. Oh, but he got help with the penalties. No, he did, which they're penalties. But did he make some good throws? And then Joe Burrow got the ball back with 1:25 left. So would you say they both had an opportunity to go be a hero in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
All right, who did it?
Matthew Stafford.
All right, that's all. I'm not telling you Joe Burrow stinks. I think Joe Burrow's terrific. I'm going to tell you Joe Burrow didn't have the offensive line that Matthew Stafford had. Would you argue, would you agree with my argument that Joe Burrow sure as hell had a lot more weapons than Matthew Stafford had yesterday?
Yeah, it's as bad as the line was, it didn't turn into Tampa Bay, Kansas City.
Correct.
Which was worse. Even with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
Joe Burrow didn't get any help. The Tyler Boyd drop, that was a big play. He hits 83 right there. I mean, Tyler Boyd dropped the play. I think it would have been first down. It was about 3 yards short with a dude ready to hit him. Would he have been able to run through that tackle and get to the first down? That was a big drop, the Tyler Boyd drop.
Burrow was good. He was.
Look, Burrow was good.
I don't look at that game
and say Joe Burrow lost it.
Yeah, and go, oh, Joe Burrow lost this game. Yeah. I don't feel that way. I think there were moments that there were misses, like right after that interception where ball goes through receiver Sporanic's hands. Yeah. And, like, that's one, all right, you take control of the game, and then they were held to a field goal.
Yep. All right, Ron says, halftime show sucked, and it had nothing to do with the kind of music, Jeffrey. Can we please have one or two artists and let them each perform an entire song or two? What's this crap where they try to squeeze in half a dozen folks, and they each get, like, 50 seconds? It's from Ron. Okay. I thought it was good. I mean, I thought it was pretty well produced. I thought they all kind of got to. What they each get about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I mean, it was.
I think they played most of some of their best songs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Look, it was what it was. Again, you know, it was different. It was supposed to be different. Mike says most boring Super Bowl in a decade, Jeff.
Jeez.
About 5:30, I changed the channel. What you watch, Mike? What else is on?
Did you watch the Rams-Patriots game by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rams-Patriots was worse.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it was really brutal. Just kind of curious what you watched.
Gosh,
like by then,
I love Super Bowl.
The end of the Waste Management.
Is it jacked up that I split screen the first part to watch the playoff of the Waste Management Open?
It was rowdy.
It's so fun.
2 holes in one on 16 this weekend.
But look, I know it's Super Monday, but the Waste Management Open was insane. Great finish. Scotty Scheffler won his first tournament. It was. They had what they're saying between 200,000 and 300,000 people out there on Saturday. And
it was crazy.
And see, Theegala, remember that name. Theegala is going to be really good for golf. Really good for golf. Lobo women lost on the road at Nevada, 77-70. You were down 25 at halftime?
I was down, yes.
You were down. You're part of the traveling party. You were down.
I was not ready to play on Saturday.
Yeah. Lobo men were winners on Friday in the pit against Northern New Mexico. Aggies lose on the road, 72-68. I told you that was the dangerous one, didn't I?
You did.
I told you they beat BYU. I said just be careful, be ready to play, and they went out and they got beat there. 505-246-0610. Let's go. I want your thoughts on the Super Bowl, or as your buddy Brandon Vogt calls it, and I like it, Superb Owl. The Superb Owl. I think that's very good. It's the opening drive. The opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos!
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Dream style roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. They're at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all. For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number 1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack.
Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo-level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter.
It's the most boring bowl in decades, but in fact, it wasn't the most exciting. I thought it was a good Super Bowl. It kept you riveted, I think, unless, I mean, Mike said he flipped the channel at 5:30. Like, what did you watch? What else is on? Is there anything else on?
Maybe you got some diners, drives-in, and dives?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Some headline news somewhere, I'm going to imagine. All right, Rams win the Super Bowl 23-20. You can get in on whatever you want. So if you had MVP vote, who would you have voted for?
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford. Okay, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 280. What was his over-under number? Was it 283.5? And he was at 283?
Yeah, I think it was 283.
And he hit 283, like literally at the number.
Yeah.
Literally, I mean, they're so good. They're so good. This Vegas place.
I lost my player prop bets, but I won the money line.
All right. So did you come out all right?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so you'd have voted Stafford. Who would you have voted for?
Cooper Kupp. That's what I said in the moment after the game.
Yeah, I was right between Donald and Kupp. I think Donald was so, but Donald did it really on the last drive, which was incredibly valuable. Kupp did it all day. The fact that Cooper Kupp did it with really nobody else left. I mean, nobody else left. Robert Woods has been out for weeks. Tyler Higbee did not play, their number 1 tight end, and then Odell goes down. I thought this was going to be an Odell game. I think I told you that last week. And I texted one of my 49er buddy who told me how bad this was going to go for everybody. Too bad for him. I said, Odell's going to eat. Like, Odell's going to eat. This is going to – and I think they were going to feature him in this game. And then he goes down, and you're stuck with guys like Bryson Hopkins. I'm not going to lie. And that's kind of my team. I didn't know this guy out of Purdue was still on the roster. Rams had him at the fourth round in 2020. That was probably their first pick. Now, fourth round, and that's kind of where they have their first picks. They were down to him and Ben Skoranek, who dropped an easy touch. I mean, nothing's easy, but a touchdown in his hands in the Tampa Bay game, and set one in the air to be a interception in this game. Like, how do you keep throwing that guy? How do you trust him anymore?
Well, you had to throw to someone,
well,
and he was out there running the routes at that point in time.
Yeah, I thought that I really did. I thought there was going to be cup down the field, and then they were going to find the tight end for the touchdown. But Cooper Kupp's insane. I just you find a guy and I don't
even
know.
On that final play.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not on the final touchdown, I should say, by the Rams?
Yeah.
Like, I know you don't see it, but how do you not just put 2 guys over there? And just put them on there.
Yeah.
And then force them to do something else then. And if you take one person out of your goal line defense from the middle, double team Cooper Kupp, and still have everyone else covered on the edge, and say, all right, we're going to force them to probably run up the middle, step up and make a play.
And yet he finds a way to get open.
The back shoulder fade throw, oof, pretty.
Yeah.
Because you're still used to that going over the top.
That's right.
And the far pylon, nope. Throw that one short, react to it.
What'd you think when the Rams scored with a minute 25 left? Here comes Super Joe, right? Put on his orange cape, and he's going to fly. And, here comes the coronation of Joe Thorough.
I thought they were getting in at least field goal range.
So you thought we were going overtime, right? I kind of did too. I thought with the way and watched the Rams secondary, and you know how I felt about the Rams defense late in games all year. I thought, well, this is perfect. I mean, this is this is the microcosm of the season. Here you go. And Aaron Donald had none of it. Were you okay with the play calling? I know Zach Taylor, the Cincinnati head coach, is taking a lot of heat for play calling. First play, they get loose. Jamar got loose. He beat Jalen Ramsey again on the outside for 17 yards. They're moving the ball. It's third and 1. They try to get the yard with Samaje Perine and run it. That was the Aaron Donald. To me, of all the Aaron Donald stuff, that's the most amazing play to me. Where he's getting, he's wearing the guard, wearing him, and just stuck out his big right paw, and pulled a grown-ass man back like you pull your 4-year-old toddler from running around in the backyard. No, seriously.
No, I like that.
I mean, of all of that was the most unreal to me. But were you okay with the play calling? And then on fourth down, they try to throw for it, and he beats the guard like it's a turnstile at the airport, and boom. Do they have turnstiles at the airport anymore? Where do they have turnstiles anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just like at the train station.
They did
right?
sack him. You guys, the Rams sacked him 7 times.
7 times, and that last one wasn't one of them, right? That pressure.
No, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't because he got the pass off.
7 times.
Yeah, he got the pass off. No, they were on him. They were on him. The second half, they got him. Look, I thought Burrow had time in the first half, but my point is, were you okay with the play calling?
I don't have a problem with 3rd and 1.
Yep.
Handoff. If you're thinking, all right, let's just get the first down and keep the drive alive, and then Aaron Donald makes an unbelievable
run away
play.
from him though. Run away. Like, don't you go the other side?
On 4th down, I don't know how you are not putting 2 people on Donald or keeping the running back in.
No, they're throwing to the running back. I mean, it was Perine who was closest to the ball when it finally got out.
Yeah, but he should have been in the way of Aaron Donald and not out there where Aaron Donald is then bringing Joe Burrow to the ground.
I mean, obviously,
just anything.
Yeah. Obviously, you're getting
That's the only thing
quick.
you look at is just how do you're spreading the field out, but how do you make sure Aaron Donald doesn't get through? And then you say, all right, at least if Von Miller's coming off the edge, you just worry about making the play with one of those guys, not 2 of those guys coming at you.
Yeah. It was. I don't know that I got a problem with the play calling. I mean,
what about Joe Mixon throwing a touchdown?
Yeah, you had that on your sheet, didn't you? He's never thrown a touchdown in his career, by the way. You had him scoring a touchdown.
Oh, wait, yes.
Yeah,
that was one problem. Oh, dang it. Kyle was wondering.
I mean, I don't make the rules.
That counts.
He didn't score the touchdown, did he?
No.
Yeah, he didn't score. Like if he would have caught one from Joe Burrow doesn't get credit for a touchdown, does he?
No, but
same concept, right? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My brother wanted to make bets with me yesterday. He's like who's gonna heads or tails? I'm like heads. Damn it! All right, who's gonna have the first turnover? I said, damn. All right. Well, if you don't want to bet with me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not reading your sheet. Just let's find something.
It's funny.
Yeah. All right. 505-246-0610. Super Talk on a Valentine's Day. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, A. Marie, Adrian. You got a lot of choices in the morning. Appreciate you joining us and remembering that you're listening to the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dream Style Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it, we smash it.
Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos.
Flags, face masks, no calls, and ultimately a ramabration in Los Angeles. Good morning to you. Glad you're with us, and happy Valentine's Day. What better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than with a sweet victory for the Rams over the Bengals, 23-20. We got a lot to talk about. What happened, what didn't happen, what was called, what wasn't called, the offensive line, the defensive line. Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. How you living? It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta and J.J. Buck. J.J., of all the things that stand out to you, if there is one. So you say Super Bowl, you just run into somebody on the street. All right, so what did the Super Bowl come down to for you? And it was, or what was the biggest thing that comes out of that Super Bowl was what?
The Rams' defense.
Yeah. I remember one play forever.
In the second half.
Yeah.
Not just what Aaron Donald did on those final two plays of the game for the Bengals, but stepping up after that second interception and holding Cincinnati to a field goal. Moments where in the second half Cincinnati had their chances, to make this a double-digit game, and LA was able to be right there within 6 points, within 3 points, and winner, chicken dinner.
To win championships, you got to take advantage of what's given you, and given you isn't really fair, but situations you find yourself in. You have to. How about this? To win championships, you have to take advantage of your breaks. Okay, Cincinnati got a break. They score on the first play of the second half. They got a break when T. Higgins didn't get called for tugging Jalen Ramsey to the turf by his face mask, and then they got a break when Ben Skoranek sets the ball in the air for an interception on the very next play. But they kick a field goal. The Rams got a break. JJ, I'll go back to the very first drive. When Cincinnati went for it on 4th down in the first quarter, and the Rams defense held, what did the Rams do? They went down, stuck it in the end zone. They didn't kick a field goal. They took advantage of that. That was Stafford to Odell Beckham. And you're like, huh. Like early on, and it had a weird feel of the Bengals Kansas City game 2 weeks ago. It was like, damn, do the Bengals belong? Right? The Rams may run them out of this build. They scored the 2 touchdowns. Cup's first touchdown was it was like it looks too easy. The Rams took advantage, and then the Rams, like they always do, slow. They stutter, they sputter offensively through the guts of the game. That middle part of the game, the Rams' offense almost always sputters. Now, granted, Odell was gone. They couldn't run the football, and I give a lot of credit to Cincinnati's defense. A lot of credit. But you've got to take advantage of breaks. And I don't think Cincinnati took advantage enough of the opportunities they had. Tyler Boyd's drop was big, but when you get those turnovers, man, you got to stick it in the end zone as opposed to kicking field goals.
Yes, and that is a great way to put it, looking at how Cincinnati started the game, forcing the punt, coming out, deciding to be aggressive, 4th and 1, midfield. I don't hate the call. I'm fine with it because you're right there at midfield. You're kind of no man's land. You can punt it, it goes in the end zone, and you're net gain 29 yards for your team. It's just you have to be able to step up, and the Rams took it right down the field. Although Beckham, who was featured in the first half, and he was on the path to being what you thought he was going to be in the game, and he made a big enough impact.
To getting over his number and cashing a parlay.
There was that too. But he made a big enough of an impact in this game, and it's just it was viewed as a luxury signing. Oh, the Rams are getting Odell Beckham, and it became such an important
that week. Robert Woods
signing,
right?
Robert Woods goes down, and then it's a 2-man wide receiving core because even like last night, Van Jefferson couldn't step up.
They had 4 catches
after Odell went down.
Yeah, they tried 4 catches for 23 yards. They targeted him a number of times. One was the interception in the end zone. He was targeted 8 times. So he had the second most 8 times. Darrell Henderson played a little bit of a role coming out of the backfield. He was targeted 5 times, had 3 catches. Cooper Kupp wins the most valuable player. There have been 8 receivers in the 56-year history of the Super Bowl. Do you know any of the others? Have you looked that up? Have you seen some of the names on the list of receivers? Don't look it up now. Don't start typing. Don't cheat. Do you know who some of the other receivers were that won MVPs in the Super Bowl?
I'm thinking now.
All right. Do you got any?
Jerry Rice.
Well, Jerry Rice won one. Yeah, I mean, that's always good. Jerry Rice in Super Bowl 23, yes, Jerry Rice did win one. Lynn Swann, in early Super Bowls, and if you've ever watched some of the so this is Super Bowl 10, so that's, 46 years ago. If you ever watched some of the highlights of the catches that he made, sorry about that, when him and Terry Bradshaw were winning Super Bowls, were insane. So I'll just give you some of the names that are on there. 10 and 11, Lynn Swann and Fred Biletnikoff were the Raiders' great. Jerry Rice in Super Bowl 23. Deion Branch. I would never have guessed Deion Branch. That would have been the one I sat here all month and wouldn't have come up with that. Hines Ward.
Okay.
When the Steelers won Super Bowl 40. God, that seems like a long time ago. Santonio Holmes. Huh?
What?
Julian Edelman. Did you know Julian Edelman was a Super Bowl MVP in 53?
I forgot.
Was that when they beat the Falcons? Is 53 the one where they came back and beat the Falcons?
53 would be 3 years ago.
No, that was the Rams.
Oh, that's when they beat the Rams. 13. How was a wide receiver in a 13-3 game? I guess you couldn't give it to Tommy that day. You'd think someone on defense in 13-3.
You're telling me,
yeah,
the Tom Brady, who's everyone's like, oh, he never has anybody had 2 Super Bowl MVPs to throw to.
Kind of what I'm telling you. Yeah, it's kind of what this plays out to. And now Cooper Kupp. So there's pretty good. I mean, there's some good names on there, and there's some names where you just go, what? Like Santonio Holmes and Deion Branch. But yeah, Lynn Swann made his Hall of Fame career with amazing plays in the Super Bowl. Biletnikoff, Rice, Hines Ward, Edelman, and now Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp had one of the best seasons ever by an NFL guy. So Van Jefferson, you mentioned Van Jefferson. Marie, I think that was like the second thing you said to me about the Super Bowl. Van Jefferson's wife was rushed to the hospital during the game for the birth of their son?
Yes. In the middle of the game, she went into labor. So after he was, like, getting interviewed, and he's like, he had to go. He had to, like, run out of the stadium to go to the hospital.
So there was no celebration hanging out with his boys.
He's like, peace.
Later, boys, good work. Gotta go. See you.
But there's, like, footage of him, like, running out of the stadium. It's really cute. It's really cute.
There might have been a little traffic getting out of there, too, I'm going to guess.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? I did not realize how many people I knew that were at the game. Like, not at Radio Row. I knew three guys on Radio Row. Maybe even four. Probably three. How many people on my stream, my social media streams were in the game and at the game and enjoying it? All the Rams fans, like, they figured it out. And how many people said to me, I can't believe you're not there. I can't believe you're not there with all your access. I just, honestly, you guys, I didn't want to go. In retrospect, maybe I should have figured it out and could have. But I was kind of content pacing my living room and eating that chili.
Yeah, you enjoyed it the way you wanted to.
Yeah. Addie came by, had to get her. She was in a Rams t-shirt. She had to come by and get a Rams hat. Huh? At that little combo, it was good. It was good. All right. If you want to get in, I still got emails for you. I got texts. So if you want to get in on the halftime show, you're welcome to do that. Again, my take on the halftime. I think that we have kind of the same take, don't we? It was good. I don't know if I think it was the best ever. If that's your thing, if that's what you grew up with, then you're going to tell me it's the best ever. And if you're
I don't think it's best ever.
Okay.
I mean, it's very good.
I thought it was just a good game.
Yeah, but the halftime show?
Oh, I thought you said the game. I loved it. It's nostalgic. It's fun. It's like that was my prime teen years.
Yeah.
I was like, I was so cool.
Yeah, if you don't like that
I
music,
think it goes top 5 just straight performer-wise.
Like, that was middle school for me. I was like, I'm back in middle school.
Yeah, and then the old people are going, I hate that crap. Why? Give me some rock and roll. Okay.
Sprinkling
They ever
a
have
little
country
Kendrick.
music in there? They ever have like just straight country performers do that? I'm not telling you they should or they shouldn't. It feels like they've run genres.
And I feel like depending on where the Super Bowl is, too, that's how they...
Ooh, so when they play it in Nashville.
Yeah. Maybe when they played in Dallas or I don't know where else, but I'm saying...
Where's it next year?
Next year it is in Glendale, Arizona.
Oh, that's right. That's correct.
So I would say put your money on the Cardinals, but there's a little...
They got a little rift there.
Whining session going on between Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
So how's Phoenix going to be off the chain next year at this time with the waste management and all those people who are... By the
It's going
way,
to probably align, right?
and I've been there when
going.
in line
We'll
there.
go.
So let me just tell you.
I'm putting in the days off now.
Everybody I know who didn't go to the damn Super Bowl was at the waste management.
I was going to go to the waste management last
I
second.
mean, everybody, like I feel like I was the only one in town.
I've never been by here. It's just so obviously when you watch on TV,
No,
it looks
it's-
fun,
it-
but I
it's-
want to go so bad.
Hey, Marie, it's one of my favorite events I've ever been to.
And we get in, Kyle and I get free because he's in the military, so we really want to go.
It's there's a couple ways to do it, right? You got
gotta
to
tell
get
me.
there early and find a spot, or you just got to get into a tent, like a sponsor tent in one of those suites. I've been fortunate enough to be invited on 17, which is a great hole right on the green, and then on 16 is just unbelievable. And the excitement on 16 this year with the 2 holes in one was just silly. But yeah, next year, Super Bowl and the waste management. And I got to believe it's going to be the same week, which is about as big as that's a pretty big party. You know what I'm saying?
I think it probably would matter too who has the broadcast rights, who's doing the Super Bowl next year. Because it's CBS, then it might not be the same weekend.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, keep them coming at 505-246-0610. And make your plans next year to get to the Super Bowl and the waste management. And you're not going to be able to get a dinner reservation anywhere in Scottsdale. Forget it. You're not going to Maestro's. You're not going to McDonald's. You better buy some bread and some bologna. Because you're getting in nowhere. And it'll still be worth it. Hey, guys, sometimes you can do everything right. Everything and still need a little help. You can eat right. You can work out. You can watch your weight. And still, you may deal with things that Mother Nature throws at you, and that's where New Mail comes in. Gentlemen, if you are dealing with some of these very natural things, like you're tired too often, hair loss, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction. Give NuMale a call. NuMale helps men all over the country beat these things with industry-leading testosterone replacement. Call them at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688, or visit NuMale. That's NUMALE.com. Reality is, as you age, there's a really good chance you're going to be affected by very natural things. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is not doing anything about it. Make a call that can make a difference, a big difference in your life. 505-652-1688. They're convenient. They're here in Albuquerque. They're with you the whole process, and it works. Guys, the results are real. Call NuMale at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688. Or visit NuMale.com and feel better.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos.
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From the laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport.
So much of the talk going into the Super Bowl was quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford. And I thought they both played relatively well. I thought they both played pretty well, actually. I asked you going in, we had this conversation last week. Is Matthew Stafford a ring away from the Hall of Fame? They're having that conversation everywhere, right? Is he now a Hall of Famer? He's got a Super Bowl ring. He led a 15-play drive, the longest in the history of the Super Bowl. He led a 15-play. Oh, Jet, there were penalties on it. Okay.
He has the same amount of rings as Aaron Rodgers.
That's exactly correct. He has the same amount of rings as Aaron Rodgers does.
I'm so happy for you.
Is he a Hall of Famer now?
My answer is no.
Okay.
But he's
not done it, by the way, either.
And that's the thing. He's closer than he's ever going to be now. Like
closer than he's ever going
like
to be,
it,
which
JJ.
means he's not getting any closer, which means he's not getting in.
I phrased that wrong. I'm sorry.
But-
Like
Okay.
this is the step in the right direction. At some point, like
Closer than he's ever been.
Yeah, you can be. Is that what is the Hall of Fame? Like, is it?
That's what I'm saying.
Because we know it's a team game.
Okay.
And Matthew Stafford is a very talented quarterback. But how many other people have we overlooked that are talented because they're on bad teams that we fell in love with Matthew Stafford because he happened to get the opportunity to do it on the Rams? And finally, so I guess would this be the year that you say, hey, it was not Matthew Stafford, it was Detroit, which I would agree with that. But when it's all said and done, he's going to get in the Hall of Fame.
All right, so you say how many other guys on good players on bad teams have we overlooked? Since we're talking about a quarterback, how many? Give me one.
I would have. There's not a lot off the top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah, Phillip Rivers, and they weren't bad teams. He got to the
They were in the playoff. They were never in the Super Bowl.
They were never in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't know. How many good players really? How many really good quarterbacks on bad teams? I don't have a long list of those. Like, who are we talking about? We've had this conversation so many times. Give me a bad team with a good quarterback. There's very few. There's very few. Give me a good quarterback on a bad team. There's very few.
And there's not many like Matthew Stafford. That's fair.
Yeah, I just don't have one. And so he goes over in his first year. Now, it's not like Joe Burrow's story where he took a franchise that has not been good and took him to the Super Bowl. The Rams were in the Super Bowl 3 years ago. So it's not like he just turned the franchise around and took them from despair. And no, he didn't. He didn't. Now, they didn't win the Super Bowl a few years ago. They did now. They went in and he paid their debt. They traded 2 number ones, a number 3, and another number 1 overall quarterback in Jared Goff for this guy to get to this moment. Is there any credit in that? When you start telling me he's a guy, a Super Bowl guy, the pressure that he paid off their debt, that he paid off the bet. He was brought in to do this one thing, and everybody knew. A little extra. What's more impressive? Coming into that situation where everything's on you, dude. You've got to win, and you've got to win this year because they're all. I mean, how many times I hear all in? Their chips are in the center of the table. What's more impressive, doing that or take?
They are, and as I rumble, stumble, bumble, fumble my way through this take of Matthew Stafford, I do believe he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback because what you saw this season is why everyone's like, well, you made it with Jared Goff. Maybe this, maybe that. Just keep those first-round picks. No, there's a reason they went after that guy when he was available, and then he came right in, and he made them Super Bowl champions.
I think that's right. I think when it's all said and done, when we're not the day after, when we're the year after, when we're 4 years after, when we're 10 years after, and he's probably got another 5, 6, 7 years to play, and so we're having a Hall of Fame conversation about Matthew Stafford in 11 years from now. But I don't think everybody's going to remember, there was that call on third down, which, by the way, we can have a conversation about. No, the numbers are going to be, he led a 15-play drive in the fourth quarter and threw the winning touchdown pass with a minute 25 to go. He threw for 283 yards and threw for 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. He led a team that ran for 43 yards to the Super Bowl championship. That's going to be the narrative. And those of you who are coming with the take of, it was aided by penalties. 2 of them were obvious. Like 2 of them we're not even having a conversation about. One which might have been soft, but I think it was a penalty. I would rather them not call it, but okay, it still would have been fourth down. That would have even made it better, right? He converted on fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
He led a 15-play drive. By the way, maybe the biggest play on that was the fourth down play where they ran the ball with Cooper Kupp. How about that call on fourth sweep? The jet sweep and just give it to the kid from Yakima's
And he slipped through 2 defenders.
Yeah. Boop. Find a way. What do you always say? Find a way to put it in your best player's hands. That was the MVP. You know what else I'll remember is there was no doubt, right? Aaron Donald's only been in the league 8 years.
Yeah.
He was a Hall of Famer
years.
before this. Like, he was a Hall of Famer before this. Is he a first ballot guy now? Yeah, he is, right?
Yes, no question.
He's on
about
your
it.
ballot. There's no way you're not.
People don't talk about defensive linemen the way they do Aaron Donald.
Look,
like best
I
player
agree
in
with
the
that.
game.
Let me tell you something.
There's something different, and people are saying he's the best player.
Now,
in the game.
now he might retire.
Which is insane to me.
I'm like, what?
He's 30 years old. Yeah, insane. He may. When I got a text from one of our legislators during the game, who also happens to be a Rams fan, and I'm trying to find it exactly what it said, but it said basically, this is where heroes are made, right? Now, it's time like these that heroes are made. And that this was right before the 15-play drive. Great players rise in great moments. Look, we see all the time in all sports the Bucky Dents of the world come out, the Aaron Boones, right? The unlikely heroes. But more often than not, what happens in championship moments? LeBron, Kobe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Aaron Donald, Matt Stafford. In big moments, when it's all on the line, there's a reason these guys are the Hall of Famers, the stars, the great players. I'm just going to tell you, I will remember the best play I've ever seen, to me, the best play in the Super Bowl ever is Malcolm Butler. At the goal line, intercepting the pass from Russell Wilson to seal, to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat for the New England Patriots, okay? I mean, is that on your list? It's got to be on everybody's list at the top. I don't know if it's the top, but to me, that's the best play in the history of the Super Bowl. Are you there with one of the best plays ever?
Yes.
Okay.
That I witnessed.
Okay. It's just the timing of it, the clutchness of it, what it did with the outcome of the game. I will forever remember. And I'm not telling you this was. Well, I'm not telling you it's not. As impactful a defensive play, as good of a play. I will never forget Aaron Donald with the guard on him, sticking out his right arm.
Yep.
And it's like JJ's kid running through the yard, and JJ's going swooping him up with his right arm.
Well,
saying, nope, you're not going anywhere, kid.
And at that moment, didn't you know you had a Super Bowl?
No, because
didn't
it
yet?
was still fourth down. No,
I don't know.
hells no.
I
You
got
know.
so excited.
Yeah, that was a big play. And then watching the
Huge.
replay, he sticks out. He's kind of going down. He sticks out that right arm and puts it around Samaje Perine waist. And pulls him down. What do you think?
Samaje Perine.
All right, and then Samaje Perine was the guy on the last play where Burrow just heaved the ball. I've been reading some stuff, and
where's Joe Mixon?
Should Samaje Perine have laid out for that ball? Did he give it the effort? Could he have caught?
Oh, that
the
was
ball?
not on Samaje Perine.
Thank you.
Like, what?
Yeah, thank you.
Were you watching the game?
Right, thank you. I just want
to make that.
Did I miss something on that? All right.
Dive for the football that's 5 feet in front of him as Joe Burrow's getting flung to the ground.
Should have dove for the football. He didn't give it the effort. Yeah.
It's a token dive, ball down. Up. I tried, guys.
Sorry, we lost. Where was Joe Mixon on the last drive, by the way?
Yeah.
Samaje Perine's now your third down back. And so everything's on the line, and I got Joe Mixon sitting on the bench, and I'm going with Samaje Perine. But the Aaron Donald play will be that'll be one of those plays just as a physical specimen. And when great players are needed to make great plays, that dude was great. 505-246-0610. That's the text line. It's also the number to call in. Jeff or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. Kirtland Federal Credit Union, New Mexico, strong since 1958, is your home loan leader. Built in the heart of Albuquerque, their goal is to help New Mexicans achieve the dream of home ownership with the right loans, local expertise, and a relationship built on trust. Kirtland Federal Credit Union mortgage team is 100% local. That means your loan stays local. You will never send a payment out of state. Have a question? When you reach out to talk to someone about your home, you will talk to someone right here in Albuquerque. Meet the Kirtland Federal Credit Union mortgage team and get started today at kirtlandfcu.org/home loan center. kirtlandfcu.org/home loan center. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is an equal opportunity lender. Membership eligibility required. See your representative for complete details.
The Albuquerque Journal and Business Outlook. When you need local answers, the most reliable.
Including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green. And keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos.
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo-level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download
The Sports Animal. I guess it's all perspective, right? There's one side, then there's the other. Did Matthew Stafford lead a great drive? Or, as Tellis says, I disagree. Sometimes you need to take credit away from the other guys. I'm going to remember Cincinnati's defense needing to make one play to win the championship belt, and they did not get it done. All right? I mean, it's
There's always 2 things happening.
That's right.
In a game.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember what you got to remember, right? And if that's how it is, Cincinnati's defense couldn't get it done. You know, I'll take you back to final game of the regular season when the 49ers beat the Rams, right? Mm-hmm. And Jim Garoppolo went down the field. And remember how disgusted I was on Monday morning with the Rams defense? But there's 2 sides to it, because Niner fan was going, look at Jimmy G, look at Jimmy G. Yeah, he made the plays. Absolutely made the plays. I thought the Rams defense was so soft, and that's why I didn't think they were going to win the Super Bowl. Right? But then the matchups came. Well, I got Arizona. Huh. I kind of liked them against Tampa Bay. Wait, they don't have to go to Lambeau? They get the Niners at home? It's about time to break that curse. But yeah, there's always 2 sides to it. Was this more about Matthew Stafford to you or about the Cincinnati defense?
On that final drive, I feel it was more about Stafford.
I agree.
Now, I will say, I don't know why you're just not doubling Cooper Kupp every single play on that drive.
Make somebody else.
He threw a no-look pass to Cooper Kupp
on
that final drive. That's redonkulous.
John says, morning, guys and gal. Well, I agree that the call at the end was iffy. The face mask should have been called also. Goes back to my reffing days. The first thing I was taught, if you haven't called it all game, don't call at the end to impact the outcome. Okay? I think that's fair. Rudy, good morning. How was the Pow Pow?
It was not Pow Pow, but it was great skiing.
All right.
I told Anne Marie I'm back from purgatory, not the real one, the ski area one. But it was fantastic weather, and they had a nice base up there, so we did the high-speed groomers.
Beautiful.
You know?
All right.
As high speed as you can be at 66 years old.
You know, it's pretty high speed. You know, it's all relative.
Yeah, we had a great time. It's always great to get together with my friends and then come back home, you know, and tune into a very compelling Super Bowl. I really thought that it was a great contest between 2 well-prepared teams. You had to take away the things that they like to do. And I just didn't think the Rams were going to pull it off because they had no running game. But then, you know, I think it was Thursday I talked about a generational player. And that's what Aaron Donald, he was amazing.
He was amazing. Yeah. Yep.
Two plays in a row. 2 plays in a row with a game on the line. One of the hardest things to do, beat a double team block, and then come in and get to the quarterback on the next play, and you know that every Bengal player was saying, just figure out a way to chip that guy, knock him down, trip him, whatever you have to do, and they couldn't do it. So hats off to the Rams. I think they put together a team of destiny, and they met their destiny, and they were able to achieve their destiny. So congratulations to them.
They put this thing together for that moment, and you don't always see it happen. You see teams in every sport. Ask the Lakers, ask the Yankees, ask the Cowboys that buy and go out and get players and put them together. I think what the Rams did, it's genius because it worked this year. JJ, when they went out, the Von Miller piece was I think it paid dividends. To me, the Odell piece was gigantic. I think they don't get to this point without Odell. They went deep on running back. I mean, when Akers went down, I thought Sony Michel was good for them all year long. Was a really, really good piece. Henderson went down. I think what their front office did this year, and it's always you always say, great moves when they work, but they worked. And we watch franchises in sports all the time try to figure out what the Rams tried to figure out this year, and it worked. And all the people who hate, they got a super team, I hate that. It's what everybody's trying to do. It's what everybody's trying to do.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp came through, too. That was an incredible performance by a guy that here's a guy, Eastern Washington to the NFL. So
Davis High School in Yakima to Eastern Washington to the NFL, and now Super Bowl MVP and Offensive Player of the Year in the league. Yeah, that's decent.
Yep. Now we turn our attention to Lobo basketball. Hopefully the rest of the year the men's and women's teams can rise up a little bit and do something special, especially the women.
Big week for Lobo basketball. We'll get into that certainly tomorrow. All right, Rudy, thanks.
Okay.
See you.
Thanks.
This whole notion of the super teams, they went out and bought them. This was one. What did they do? Odell was sitting on the market. Odell was there. He was a free agent. Did they go out and who'd they piss off by getting Odell? Nobody wanted him, right? Cleveland just let him go. The Sony Michel wasn't a superstar. They went out and got a piece that worked. Von Miller was thought to be on the back end of his career. He is on the back end of his career. And they went out and got him. The Stafford thing is the one piece. Why do people hate on that?
I don't know.
They're jealous. It's jealousy.
But does this feel like the Lakers thing to you?
It's fans that
Which Lakers thing? Sorry, go ahead, JJ.
Okay, it's fans that look at their team and go, well, yeah, they did that, and that's the only reason why. You're just bitter because your team can't do that. And the reason the Rams were able to do this because they drafted well to build a foundation. As much as you don't like Jared Goff, that worked because he got them to the point where they were in a Super Bowl.
They were.
And then that elevated expectations, and they're like, you know what? This team is pretty good. Let's go get us a next level quarterback. And they used Jared Goff as leverage along with the draft picks to acquire Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp was drafted. Cam Akers was drafted. Van Jefferson.
Cooper Kupp was their first pick in the second round.
Aaron Donald was a draft pick.
Yeah.
So they laid a foundation to where then they could be aggressive because they're a good team, and it wasn't just bought this season. This was a build-up over the last 4 years.
So remember when they drafted Cooper Kupp? They didn't have a first-round pick because they never do. He was a late second-round pick. They drafted this Caucasian receiver out of Eastern Washington. And it was the most underwhelming draft pick ever. Do you recall?
Yes.
Probably not. Do you?
No, I remember just him getting drafted.
And you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
And now look. So when I ask you, is this like the Lakers thing? People get upset with the Lakers thing. Oh, they put together this super team and they all got together, and that's why people don't like that. It almost feels like that's why people didn't like the Warriors. This doesn't feel like that to me. Is that because I'm too
Darrell
close
Henderson
to it?
was drafted by the Los Angeles Rams.
No.
And he was the best option out of the backfield yesterday with the receiving.
Yeah, most of the year.
Well, he was injured.
Yeah.
He got injured, missed like half the season.
Well, he missed the playoffs, the whole playoffs.
Yeah, just came back, and then you mentioned the Sony Michel move. Like, they were aggressive because they built to a point where they could be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I say it all the time when we talk about basketball. I'll say it again, talk about the NFL. Yes, assets are nice, and you want to develop. But for some reason, there's this mindset among fans, and teams value first-round picks, but especially fans. They're like, hold up. You're telling me the team I root for is going to trade a first-round pick? Nuh-uh. Like, for what? for a guy that you drafted and he's not even a 50% chance he could be good. Like, trading first-round picks for known commodities in professional sports is not a bad thing.
Text line says Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl. That's correct. That is correct. Never got back to it after his first time either. Text line says Mud says blah, blah, blah about the Super Blah.
Oh, my gosh.
Talk about both big Lobo games this week. Isn't Coach Patino supposed to be on? We'll get there. We'll get there. Again, this is just because you don't like the Super Bowl or the halftime show or something. This is kind of the big deal today. So that's kind of where we're going to go today. 505-246-0610, 888-922-0610. Get to your phone calls as soon as we get back. We got kind of a Hall of Famer sitting on the line. We'll get there next. On the opening drive, thanks for listening to 95.9 FM at AM 610 Sports Animal.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
You trusted your home or business security to a company with an armed response. They sold out to a national corporate giant, and you're stuck on the brink of less security. I'm Aaron Jones, owner of International Protective Service. IPS isn't for sale. I'm invested here, and I care about your home and business as if it's my own. Let the highly trained armed guards or 24-hour patrols of IPS protect what's yours. With faster response times to catch criminals and less associated costs. Call 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
When looking for the best experience while buying an all-new Kia, Fiesta Kia offers some of the most knowledgeable and friendly Kia specialists in New Mexico. They'll help you find the Kia that will meet all your expectations. Kias have some of the most affordable vehicles for you to choose from, offering extensive options and style for the price. And with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, Kia won't be beat. Come be a part of the Fiesta family today, 7400 Lomas Boulevard Northeast, or start driving now at fiestakia.com.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
High school sports are
Super Monday. Valentine's Day also. Hope you got that all figured out. JJ, you got that all figured out?
You know it.
Oh, you guys got dinner reservations.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Fancy dinner.
Yeah, that's right. Big fancy dinner. Opening drive, Jeff, JJ, Marie, and Adrian. Glad you're with us on 95.9 FM in AM 610, the Sports Animal. Adolph, thanks for holding. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm driving right now, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Some thoughts post-Super Bowl. You know, just like I thought, the game is won in the trenches. And the offensive line for the Bengals was able to hold up pretty good, basically, until the second half. Yeah. But they really started falling apart in the fourth quarter. And that's when Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and company decided that the game was now theirs for the taking. And that's what Hall of Famers do. They step in when the moment calls for it. And basically what happened here was expected. Matthew Stafford. And I thought to myself, he's got to go on a long drive to cement his legacy. And he did it. Some guys crack under that kind of pressure, but he didn't. Joe Burrow played a great game, but it just wasn't enough. And I always think back, because everybody's now talking about how Joe Burrow is going to have many appearances in future Super Bowls. We spoke that same language back in, I believe it was 1984, with regard to Dan Marino.
Yep. And
look what happened, or what didn't happen. Now, I have a question. Was there a discussion earlier this morning about great quarterbacks who have been on horrible teams? Did I hear that properly?
So, yeah, I mean, Stafford was a good quarterback, and you can decide if he was great on a bad team. How many, right now, give me one. And I don't know that there is one.
I'm going to give you one. And this is Sonny Jurgensen, the old Washington Redskin quarterback.
He wore a single bar face mask.
Yeah, pull up YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's a good one.
of Sonny Jurgensen throwing the football, for example, to Charlie Taylor.
Yep.
And you will be amazed how a guy who's built like this seems to have a right arm that's forged by God to throw a football.
Adolph, if we want to go back into the day, like I could give you Archie Manning too, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking Archie Manning. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if Archie's actually in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, but he played on some horrific teams with the New Orleans Saints and never got his proper due. But if you're talking about a Hall of Famer who played on a horrible team,
yeah, that's a good one.
You've got to bring up Sonny Jurgensen. Do me a favor and look at Sonny Jurgensen on YouTube. I've never seen a player, a quarterback, to this moment complete a pass throwing it backwards.
How about this?
And I'm not talking about a little lateral either.
How many bad
Anyway,
teams?
I've talked enough.
Hold on. How many bad teams was Kenny Anderson on? He's gone.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, again, there's quarterbacks who have all the talent in the world, but if they don't put the talent around you,
That's right.
you are not going to prosper.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
You'll be a footnote in NFL history,
Fair
but
enough.
you won't be a Hall of Famer.
Thanks, Adolph.
Anyway,
That's
thanks for taking my
good.
call.
See ya.
I'm out.
So yeah, Sonny Jurgensen was. I was thinking more in the immediate. I wasn't going back when you had that conversation. I mean, Kenny Anderson, the Bengals was on. It was a great quarterback on a lot of bad teams. I think he did get to. Well, I know he did. He got to a Super Bowl. He did. But there's not many, man. I mean, if you go back through history, I mean, good quarterbacking usually correlates with a good team, doesn't it? Not a great team always, but a good quarterback usually correlates with a good team. Matt Stafford was a good quarterback on a bad franchise. A franchise that caused Barry Sanders to retire way too young, Calvin Johnson to retire way too young. Right? Now Matt Stafford. It's funny how rivals, like the Lions are a big rival to you, right?
Yes, I never had they're a rival and they're in my division, but I never had a problem with them.
Because they never beat you.
Of
They've
course
never been
not.
good. Yeah.
That's why, and we're all happy for Stafford.
Right? I mean, the rivals you don't like are the ones that beat you. You love the rivals you beat all the time.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, we love them. We beat the crap out of them twice a year. Yeah. No, I get that. But they're in your division, and
we actually lost them this year. But you know.
Yeah, they didn't beat anybody for crying out loud. All right, we got another hour to play radio with you.
So fun.
To do,
I'm so happy for you.
Super
Jeff.
Talk, 505-246-0610, 888-922-0610. Your emails will come in this morning. Jeff at sportsanimалabq.com and JJ at sportsanimалabq.com. I got to disagree with Adolph. He said at the end, he said when Stafford got the ball, here's his opportunity to cement his legacy, right?
Yep.
Joe Burrow got the ball and had an opportunity to create his, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you he failed. I'm just telling you he didn't lead him down and have that miraculous drive. I understand why. But he had the opportunity, right? It was set up.
Yeah, how people feeling about Burrow today?
I don't hear all the
chatter we did last week.
Yeah, and everybody isn't hating on JJ today about it.
Sheesh.
It's the opening drive. Thanks for being with us this morning. Appreciate you listening. 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Proud to be a Cumulus media station.
Even if they're not that proud of us.
7 o'clock in the morning. 7 a.m. where have you been? 7 a.m. where is your brother?
Now, voted the best sports show in New Mexico for 5 years running. This is the opening drive with 3-time New Mexico Sportscaster of the Year, Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
A Lombardi Trophy for Los Angeles. 23-20 is the final on their home field here at SoFi Stadium in Super Bowl 56. The Los Angeles Rams are world champions.
Time on Rams Radio, ESPN 710 LA, as the Rams beat the Bengals 23-20 and hoist the Lombardi, put it back where back. I don't know if it's ever been there. Back, put it where it belongs. Put it where it is now. What thinks you? How was Super Sunday for you? What's your reaction to a Super Bowl victory for the Rams? It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, A. Marie, and Adrian. Glad you're with us. You can get in at 505-246-0610, 888-922-0610. Your emails come in this morning. Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com, JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. Ken send us an email. Second most precise words ever spoken on this OD, Jeffy. Might be the world needs new refs. That's the best officiating the NFL has to offer. That was disgusting. Was the officiating that bad?
No.
I think that's what has people so upset is there were no calls until the end. And then they feel the officials influenced the game at the biggest moment.
Okay. I see Bengal fan pissed off at the call, and I get that. I think it was a borderline call. I do think that his hands were on him, and you make that call in the second quarter of a game in November in Minnesota, and nobody has a problem with it. You make it on third down with 3 minutes left in the Super Bowl, and obviously it's huge. I don't see any Bengal fan, though, who's complaining about that call having any problem with T. Higgins pulling Jalen Ramsey to the ground by his face mask on a 75-yard touchdown.
Come on, that wasn't in the fourth quarter.
Oh, so that okay. I don't know how you're okay with well, but they didn't see they weren't calling it, Jeff. What that means is they're letting him play. They were letting him get away with everything. They were letting you grab a guy by the face mask and tug him to the turf, and that was okay. But come on, what are we doing? I mean, and it was third down, and Lord, I mean, nobody knows. I don't know what would have happened on fourth down. I guess I didn't walk away thinking, gosh, that was the worst officiated game I've ever seen.
No. And if you look at the stats, it's just such a close, even game. Both sides had the opportunity.
Which is what you want, isn't it?
Heck yeah, you do.
So, 505-246-0610. Ron says, did I read this one?
With the halftime show?
No, speaking of the refs, Jeff, I thought that was a crummy spot with 48 seconds to go at midcourt. If it wasn't a first down, he's talking about the Aaron Donald play. If it wasn't a first down, it should have been third and quarterback sneak distance for Cincinnati. Okay, do you think it was a bad spot? I don't even think it was contested, all right? I don't think it was close to being a first down.
I think it was a little closer than the initial spot, but it still would have been a fourth down play.
All right. Would they have run it again? After what just happened, would they have run it again? They threw the ball. Protect your quarterback on 4th and 1. Get it out of his hands. Tommy, good morning to you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tommy the Truth back at you. Congratulations. Rams winning the Super Bowl. I was so torn between the Rams because of Stafford and wanting him to show that he just needed a better team and organization around him, and torn between Cincinnati never winning a ring but had two really competitive Super Bowls in the 80s against the 49ers. They've lost some close Super Bowls. Is it total of 12 points? I guess Cincinnati's lost all three, something like that.
Yeah, they've been there. They've had their chances.
Sure did. And the thing is, people complaining about the refs. You know me, I love them when they let the players play football. So I love that. I just let the guys play. Yeah, they had some calls at the end, but what blew me away, I know you want to take chances, and you do that during the season, maybe in the playoffs, but when Cincinnati went for it on the first drive, I thought that was a little too soon to go for it on fourth down.
Well, it came back and bit them, right? The Rams capitalized and got a touchdown out of that.
And then the play on second and third down, second down run and then a third down run again, that was bad play calling. And I thought that was a little bit too soon on the first drive to take a chance on fourth down, and that came back to bit them, I believe. But it was a good game. It was a close game. I'm glad it wasn't a blowout. I don't know if we're going to see this 2 years in a row with the Super Bowl. I believe is in Vegas next year, correct?
Arizona.
It's going to see those Cardinals next year?
Arizona next year, okay. Yeah. This is a rarity. I don't think we're going to see back-to-back home field advantages like this. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think about that. If Arizona totally make the Super Bowl next year. But,
totally agree.
But, yeah, it was a good game. Congratulations. I was lucky enough to have a friend up there. I have a friend named Wallace Jackson that lives in Greeley, actually. And, you know, how they have the lanyards with the Super Bowl thing on it you can get. And I had a friend named C, and she was working in the bin up there, and she's going to bring me one back to Albuquerque to give to my friend in my Wallace Jackson, my best friend in Greeley, because he's a lifelong Ram fan, all the way back to Roman Gabriel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, way back to the day. Roman Gabriel. There's a good quarterback that was on some bad teams.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's got that coming, and he's going to be so happy about it. And it's going to be even better that, you know, his team won, that he's going to be able to get that lanyard with the Super Bowl pass thing on it or whatever.
Right on. All right, man. It's good to hear you. Thank you, Tommy. See you. All right. Best, most memorable moment of the weekend. Anything out of the Super Bowl or the first hole-in-one at the Phoenix Open? What do you remember, like, more detail of long time?
Super Bowl.
Really?
Super Bowl.
Just because I was watching that and I experienced the hole-in-one via Twitter.
Okay.
I loved it. Well, you texted me, you're like, another hole-in-one, and I was like, what?
So yesterday when I turned it on, I got literally just as the ball went in the hole.
Oh, my gosh. It's awesome. It's so fun.
Yeah. It was another one, literally 33 shots later. And I'm like, no way. Are they showing? Wait, it's a different dude. Wait, it's Ortiz. And that's a lot of beer that goes up in the air, man. I mean, those beers are
that
cheap.
greenkeeper is probably like...
These people are just
Dang it.
running. They're getting showered. It's really great. I mean, Van Pelt does best thing I saw today. Like, that's it. There's nothing. I've said this before, Amory, and Jay just heard me. 16 at the Phoenix Open. If you can create something in sports that is unique, there is nothing like it anywhere else. And I don't know what that means, right? So is there a NASCAR event that is unlike every other one that you turn right instead of left, right? Or they try to do it at the Coliseum. There is nothing in their game like the 16th hole at the Phoenix Open. They created an 18,000 seat or more arena around a hole, and the poor guy who holds up the quiet police sign, I don't even know why he has a job, right? You're discouraged to be quiet. You're encouraged to be as loud and drunk and rowdy as you can. It is the antithesis of everything that game offers. Give me something as unique as that in any sport. Is there, like there's one place where you can bleep, blank in football. Is there something like it?
No.
Is there one place in basketball that does this? There's nothing, right? But to be able to create something that is so absolutely one of a kind, unique in all of your game. I mean, they had to take time out to sweep up the damn beer bottles and beer cans off of the golf course.
And outside the course, my friends are showing videos of the parties and everything they're doing.
No.
What an experience.
Yeah, there's nothing like this particular tournament. 300,000 people a day on a Saturday?
That's crazy.
I mean, and it kind of makes golf cool, doesn't it? That's a pretty cool event. They're going to the younger demo. I can't think of. Is there a tennis event? Is there a NASCAR event? Is there a soccer event? Anything that there's one. Just it's totally different than everything else. Is there one? And that's what they did for this tournament. I think that's insanely special. 505-246-0610, 888-922-0610. All right, if you want to get in on something else that happened this weekend, you can as well. Lobo women got beat at Nevada, 77-70. They were down by 25 points at halftime. Lobo men were winners over northern New Mexico as expected on Friday. They were down early, JJ. Aggies go on the road. They get beat at Utah Valley 72-68 on Saturday afternoon. You've got the Waste Management Open. You've got the hoops. You've got all kinds of stuff, including the Super Bowl. If there's another angle on the Super Bowl you want to get into.
Commercials?
We're here for you as well. Yeah. Was there anything pop out to you? Commercial?
I like the Manning commercial. That was one of my favorites.
Okay. The bowling one?
No, when they're all sitting at the table with the Caesars betting.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Because one of you legendary quarterbacks back. No, not you. I said legendary quarterback. That was good.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was good. I like the bowling one. Superior. Yeah. Did you see the bowling alley was called Superior Bowl? I don't know. Cute
Brooksy.
Yeah. Yeah, Brooksy was in that too. It was good to see Brooksy. 505-246-0610. Come on in. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The LA Rams.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready.
The sports animal.
Big push from NFL players to get rid of artificial turf. Of course, that's what it is at SoFi, $5 billion stadium, and they got the artificial turf. You've got flip the turf support all over. Non-contact injury. Odell Beckham went down. I saw some numbers. JJ, before Odell Beckham went down, Matthew Stafford was 10 of 12, 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. One of them was to Odell Beckham. Right after Odell went down, Stafford was 2 for 6 for 25 yards and interception. That ended the first half. Obviously, Odell was a big part of what the Rams were trying to do. They had to change what they were doing. They had no one left. Van Jefferson really wasn't a big part of what they were doing. There were no tight ends to speak of, and so was all Cooper Kupp. But that was significant.
Yes, it was. Once Odell went down, everything changed for the Rams until that final drive.
They didn't move the ball at all. And the fact that they couldn't run the ball made it all about Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
I come out of that game really impressed with Cincinnati. There was an element of, all right, they're in the Super Bowl, we know they're good, but And what they did defensively was very good. And that was something that was obviously an underrated factor going into this game, because we're talking about Joe Burrow, the quarterback position, Joe Cool, how he's changed that franchise.
Yep.
But Cincinnati was in that game because of their defense.
I think that's right. If they have a good offensive line, I think Cincinnati wins the Super Bowl. Don't you?
Yeah, but it's also one that, if you're Cincinnati, you got to the Super Bowl, so it's easy to then sit here and say, "Oh, you should invest in the offensive line." Well, what they did got them to this point.
Wow.
Now, taking Jamar Chase, who's the Offensive Rookie of the Year, he made a ton of great plays. You could say, well, I don't think that if you go back and just say, "Oh, they took Penny Sewell," at that point in time, then
So let me ask you this:
you can immediately connect the dots and say that they win the Super Bowl.
No, I think they don't get there, to be honest with you. They take Penny Sewell. They've got a good left tackle, and I think they've got a foundation. I think they're a couple of years away. I want you to think back of all the big plays Jamar Chase made this year, including in the playoffs. So Joe Burrow has more time, and he's got T. Higgins, and he's got Tyler Boyd. But if he doesn't have Jamar Chase, do they get to the Super Bowl? Because I don't think they do.
Ooh, that's a great question.
If they'd have opted for Sewell, okay, what by everybody tells me is going to be a great offensive tackle. So their offensive line is a little better. They're still hurting at guard, and that's where they got destroyed. But if they would have gone there, that means they do not have Jamar Chase. You think they get to the Super Bowl? I don't. Who makes all those big plays for him? T. Higgins making all those plays? So JJ's point's not wrong. I think they would have been building towards the future.
Mm-hmm. I think they are building towards the future, just like the Rams built the last couple years.
Yeah, but they got there in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go back to the promo now. Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, now that you've watched it, more or less Super Bowls over the next decade combined
Appearances.
than Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, appearances.
That's what
appearances. Than Patrick Mahomes. I think I'm on Mahomes too. How do they keep that team?
That he will make more appearances than Joe Burrow and
Josh Allen combined.
Okay, I'm with it.
Man,
That's
gonna
be
a
tough.
I'll bleep it then. I'm gonna go against.
No. I'm just thinking. I was like that AFC is just
Better
gonna
odds
be,
to
that
take
AFC is
two.
just gonna be tough all around.
Well,
two quarterbacks.
Look, I've got to see Herbert do something first, and that's not fair. Herbert's a good quarterback. I got to see the Chargers do something first before I'm going to start throwing all my love to the Chargers. I think a big piece of it. Look, if Aaron Rodgers ends up in Denver next year, that's got to factor into everything, doesn't it?
Oh,
it's got to factor into everything, doesn't it?
Yes.
It factors into the regular season, meaning.
I mean, that's a tough division.
Well, sure. So it means does Kansas City get home field throughout? Because I think that's a big. Do you want to getting home field? I think in the AFC is a big deal. Do you want to go through Buffalo?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I thought Buffalo beat them this year until the last 13 seconds. No. The Rams get back next year?
No.
Who's better than the Rams right now in the NFC?
I think the Rams are good.
We're going to keep up with the theme the Cardinals are going.
Cardinals aren't going.
Of course they're not going. Their quarterback might be added to the carousel.
49ers are good depending on what happens at quarterback. Lord knows what's going to happen in Tampa Bay. If Rodgers goes back to Green Bay, I mean, are we over Rodgers now in the playoffs? Do we just think he's never going back? Is he just Clayton Kershaw is a great regular season pitcher? He's got his one ring, he's done. Cowboys? I mean, at some point the Cowboys have to break through, don't they?
Yes.
No.
No. Did you say no?
It's been, 30 years? You keep
30
saying
years.
that same sentence? Have
It's been
fun
a
with
long bleeping time. Yeah. Like, I look at the NFC, and I'm like, so much has to be determined who's going where. Who ends
that.
up?
Where would you put Joe Burrow?
Yep.
Take out what ifs.
Yep.
Like, right now, AFC quarterbacks.
Where do I rank him?
Yes.
I rank him behind Mahomes and Allen. And I know a lot of people say he should be ahead of Allen. It's hard to rank him. I don't think so either. No, I don't. I would have him tied for third with Lamar Jackson. Where do you have him?
Ooh. Good old Lamar.
I'm third.
Above Lamar?
Yes.
Okay. I think a healthy Lamar with weapons is really, really good.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson had a rough season. Don't forget about that dude. He's who Joe Burrow has to battle to win that division going forward.
I think if any of those quarterbacks have weapons, they're really good.
Well, yeah. But he wasn't healthy. I would have him above Herbert. Boy, it's hard for me, but I mean, you got to put him above Derek Carr, don't you?
Justin Herbert.
Who do you trust at the end of a game out of those quarterbacks?
Out of which quarterbacks?
Mahomes, right?
Period. Like above anybody, right?
Above anyone.
I mean,
But did you
If that
see
was
what
the
happened?
but I did see what happened.
Second half.
Yeah, and I guess here's the deal.
Which means he can't be any good anymore.
So here's what people
Is
forget.
Burrow still good, or is everyone over it today?
Here's what people forget. With all the highlights that you've seen, Michael Jordan missed shots at the end of a game. He didn't hit every damn game winner. LeBron didn't hit every game winner. Joe Montana did not win every game that he had the ball in his hands in the fourth quarter when he was down by a score.
Won every Super Bowl.
Okay. He did win every Super Bowl.
Every NBA Finals.
He won every Super Bowl he was in. So, yes. Oh, that's right. But what we saw with Mahomes wasn't the Super Bowl or Finals. It was a conference final. Mm-hmm. Like we take this for granted like it's so easy. And it's so hard to do. Like Joe Burrow had the ball with 1:25 yesterday. Right? And they didn't get past midfield. The game was in his hands to win. I'm not telling you he failed. I'm just telling you he didn't win the game. He didn't lead a game-winning drive. It's so hard. We make it sound like these guys every time, oh, here comes Brady. Brady's going to – there's been times he didn't do it. We just don't remember those because there's been so many times he did. But, like, Stafford did yesterday. Joe Burrow didn't. And all those people who hated on you last week, I haven't heard a word out of them. Have you?
No, it's very quiet today.
Roman Gabriel was never the same after he was blindsided by Dick Butkus. Yep, that's right. God, that was way back in the day now. Way back when the Rams wore
doesn't have a Super
dark
Bowl.
blue and white. Dick Butkus didn't have a Super Bowl.
Mm.
No, there's great ones. Brian Urlacher didn't win one.
Your boy Eric Dickerson had one?
Well, he went to one.
He went to one. He didn't win one, yeah.
No. So, the quarterback situation, the conversation is always really interesting. All right, 505-246-0610, 888-922-0610. I'll get you some of the I read. God, there's a bunch of emails in that are non-Super Bowl. I'll get those to you as well, and you can come on in and love your thoughts. Love your thoughts. So some of the people I thought for sure I would hear from today, not yet heard from today, which is okay. I trust IPS, International Protective Service. They watch my home. When I'm there, when I'm not there, when I go out of town, when my brother leaves the garage door open and they come in by in the middle of the night and they call and stand there until somebody comes down and closes it, they just keep the bad guys away. They protect what's important for you. Home, business, they keep you safe. They, in a world where, Lord knows, I mean, we know what's going on. We're reminded every day, crime is rising in this town. That's why I've called IPS. They keep our family safe. It's really that simple. They also need more officers. So if you're retired law enforcement, you're former military, or if you've got security experience, IPS is looking for you. You can work for a company who is passionate about stopping crime, protecting homes, businesses, and families, and making Albuquerque a better place to live and work. The number is 505-897-2420, 505-897-2420, or visit ipsglobal.com. You can fill out an application online and get world-class training, protect and serve your community. So if you are interested in utilizing their services or going to work for IPS, the number is 505-897-2420, website ipsglobal.com.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride.
Jeez, Louise. All right, I got all kinds of other emails too. Rod wants to know Louisville basketball, what a relevance looks like. He said, remember when you and Stigler rushed back from Vegas to hold a Sunday pre-selection show on 770? You discussed possible opponents and seedings, and if this was the year the Lobos would make the Sweet 16 run. Remember how fun those days were? How did Louisville basketball get from there to playing Northern New Mexico on Friday night in front of 500 folks at Dreamstyle? Well, because COVID happened in a year where they just needed to reschedule. That has nothing to do with it. And by the way, a rescheduled game on a Friday night with season ticket holders holding other tickets and against Northern New Mexico, like you weren't going to get a big crowd. I don't know what they announced, 8,000 something, but those were tickets out. I just, what you saw Friday night is not the state of the program. Let's be very clear. Be very clear with that. 505-246-0610. Hello, Dan. Dan. Hello, Dan.
He was really excited to talk to you.
Oh, Dan.
All right.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
All right, Dan.
Dan?
Call back.
I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to tell you about the basketball. I got a few of them. People are just cranky that it wasn't a big crowd on Friday night.
Even if they were a first-place team, I wouldn't look at that game and be like, oh, there needs to be 10,000 people to watch Northern New Mexico play.
Yeah, on a rescheduled.
You're not going to have that.
James says the women are tired. Even in most of their wins, Jeff, the Lady Lobos have played hard. They're going to need this upcoming 10 days off to rest and prepare for Vegas. Would they play Wednesday?
Yes.
Are they tired?
That one is, at some point, you're going to feel a little bit of the season, but other teams are playing tight rotations too. And it's not like you look at every team in this conference, like UNLV's not spreading out minutes. It's 10 players.
Yeah.
Like this is you got a starting 5 that's going to play 30 or more minutes. Best case scenario, depending on foul trouble. Paulo Reyes is going to come in, and hopefully the true freshman is having an on night. Then outside of that, you're not going to have anyone that's going to be able to help contribute this year. Yeah. It's the reality of the situation.
All right, let me try this again. Hello, Dan.
Good morning, Jeff.
What's up, Daniel?
JJ, Anne-Marie.
Hey.
Well, Jeff, congratulations, my friend, on your team's win.
Yeah, I played well.
I have to get that out there. A couple of things, and bear with me. So the guys from northern New Mexico, what an awesome thing for them to play the Lobos. Aside from everybody, says, oh, they don't need to play northern, and why are they playing northern and all that. It's not. What about the other athletes, the athletes on the northern team? They're elated to play the Lobo team. Whether win, lose, or draw, man, it's a big deal for them to play. And it's great for us from up north to see them play the Lobos. So, right on. I was happy to see that game go through. Now, Jeff, it's my job to dislike the Rams.
Yeah.
Because it's my job.
Yeah, no, I get it. Everybody's got a job to do.
Yeah. But, I love you. I dislike your team. But
that's cool.
That's you and I know that. But, we always talk about, this player, that player, and what are they doing for the team, and what are they doing. Even though I'm not a Rams fan, today I am a huge Stafford fan.
Everybody is.
Because I saw the inside of Stafford, his life.
Yeah.
Those 4 beautiful daughters.
Yep.
Wow, I'm blown away. The guy is a big man. Not just on the football field, but he's an inspiration to us as men. As men. That's what you do. You take care of your family. No matter what. And the way he thanked the Detroit fans.
Yeah.
Just everything about how he presented himself. I'm a huge Stafford fan right now.
Yeah.
The Rams as a team,
bleep them.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you sooner or later, Jeff.
All right.
But, man, as far as Stafford, and I saw that story about his wife and his kids, and, man, what a guy. What a guy.
That's good. All right, Dan, good to hear you. Thank you. You know what I'm finding? There are not a lot of people don't like Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
And this week was all about Joe Burrow, and he was kind of chill with that. And people that don't like the Rams like Matt Stafford. People who don't like the Lions like Matthew Stafford. People like this was an almost, and I'm sure somebody's going to call, I hate that guy. All right. I don't like his wife. All right. This is, give me someone that people were really cheering for, similar to this, in recent memory, to win a championship. You got something?
Super Bowl.
No, I mean an NBA championship, like maybe Chris Paul, but I don't think it was nearly as universal as this. A lot of people are just saying, I'm not really on Chris Paul. Kind of a interesting love story with Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was kind of he suffered in that hellhole in Detroit for 13 years, and right the Colin Cowherd promo that we're running. Thank you for being so bad, basically, Detroit. I don't have one. Do you? Has anybody called and said I'm over Matt Stafford?
I've actually never heard anyone dislike
Has anybody
him.
said I don't like Matthew Stafford? I'm sure somebody has. I can't remember support being all on one side. I can't. Hello, Terry.
Good morning.
Everyone was on the Bengals. Everyone was on the Bengals.
Everyone was on the Bengals.
Everyone was on the Bengals, Terry.
Not me. Rams
Yeah,
made me
not me.
richer.
Yeah, I know. From the island of misfit toys, I tell you, Rams in a romp, and everybody's got the Bengals. So I'm the Rodney Dangerfield of calling people.
Easy.
But so the Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know, JJ, you could be out sawing branches and doing stuff. I know that old story. Your wife kind of likes that, where you go work in the yard and all that. Hey, Marie, you have a wonderful dinner tonight. You guys do it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a good time, but of course, Addie's Rams won. We want Addie to have a very nice, Valentine's Day, but also you got to be careful. Be double checking those cards she gets. You want her to be having stuff to be happy. Having had a teenage daughter, those days could be nice and could be,
Why you got to ruin my day, man?
Yeah, is her boyfriend taking her out? It's a Monday.
Why you got to ruin my day?
Well, just remember, I'm a nobody. Nobody called in and said anything like that. Cooper Kupp's a very bad man, as some people say, and he is so awesome. And just wonder if he had been able to play a few years ago, would the Super Bowl been different against the Pats? But you know, when you give him the ball on a running play, you know, you just know he's the dude. And yeah, it's a great story for Stafford and with the family. You know, it's, you know, if you have any kind of heart at all, you gotta, you know, hope he does well, and he did, and so now he's got his championship. I don't know, you're kind of not hatred, but your dislike for Herbert. Heck of a drive he had, goes down there, makes 4 or 5 fourth down throws against the Raiders, and then all of a sudden his coach becomes brain dead and calls timeout. I don't know if they would have done anything in the playoffs, but maybe he's the next guy that's accomplished but never gets anywhere. So, you know, from that we'll have to see. But the AFC, numerous ones. Heaven knows where Arizona is. The quarterback will wind up there. That's going to be an interesting story. But, you know, you enjoy it. I don't know if you're foursome, so you play golf with a Rams fan, but you'll be able to replay the game over and over again. Having 11 Patriot games to go over, I remember all the good plays, all the bad plays. My wife will tell me, go shut up and go into another room. But from that standpoint, props to you. You know, some of us were confident in your team 2 months ago, Jeff, and said, you know, especially when they added Von Miller. I said, you know, at the end, you have people that can make a play defensively.
Yep.
And the Rams had it, and Bengals didn't. So props to Stafford, Cup, and all that, but it was adding the defense is what I thought put them over the top. But on that note, you guys have a great day. Be safe and enjoy the rest of the day.
See you, Terry.
Bye-bye.
Valentine's Day. She's got practice tonight, and then she's going to her mama's. So it's Monday night. Only so much. They got together and baked cookies or something. I don't know.
Aww.
She spent Super Bowl at his grandparents.
Are they Rams fans?
Yes.
They're LA fans, right? So.
Yeah. So it's okay.
Need good company.
Yeah, it was okay. Joseph, hello.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for taking my call. I'm so glad that the Rams did it last night. I was impressed with the defense in the second half with the Rams, and then with Matthew Stafford coming clutch in the last drive of the game.
Yeah, you ought to be impressed with him. I mean, 15 plays, marched down the field with everything on the line after really not moving the football the whole second half and having no running game. You had to be impressed with him.
I was, and the only thing that I could not understand is how the referee didn't call that face mask Ramsey. I mean, if you look at the replay, there's 2 referees looking right at them.
Yeah, they missed it. And it's how it goes, man. You missed it. And I don't think the referees decided that game, but I know some people do. So, all right, Joseph, good to hear you. Thanks. 505-246-0610. Calls went both ways, did go both ways. It's any athletic contest, is it not?
It is.
All right. Well, but that one was at the end, Jeff, and that wasn't a hold. Okay. All right.
Again, you had the opportunity to win.
The 75. Yeah. Well, you had the ball back with 1:25 left. You still had you could have made stops. They still were without 3 of their top 4 receivers. They couldn't run the football, and they still got it in the end zone. And then you got the ball back with 1:25 left, and Superman is your quarterback. Right? The brightest, youngest, strongest, best ever Superman was your quarterback. A legend in the making. The latest Joe Cool was going to win the Super Bowl. Joe Namath, Joe Theismann, Joe Montana.
Is Odell okay? I didn't see the update.
I haven't seen anything on Odell.
Okay, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I don't know that I think that he's going to be. And he's a free agent, right? So he's going to go into a free agent with theoretically a torn knee.
Torn.
Yeah. No, it sucks for him. And it seems like he found peace. He found a place where he belongs. The Rams, I don't know what the Rams are going to look like when they come back next year. I don't know if Aaron Donald's going to be there. The offensive line is going to look different. I don't know who's going to be coming back to catch the football. But I will tell you.
You got Cooper Kupp.
They'll have Cooper Kupp, and they'll have rings on their fingers. Woo. Rings on their fingers.
And Van Jefferson had a boy.
Nice. See?
Could you imagine Super Bowl? Oh, that's going to be such a great birthday. Every year.
Every year.
So awesome.
You were born the day that Daddy won this ring right here. That's right. 505-246-0610. We'll wrap it up with you. Still got time. Thanks for spending some time with us this morning, being with us on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos!
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Dream Style Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. They're at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
right, wrapping you up on a Super Monday. Are your boys still in L.A.? Radio Row shut down, right? But are they still doing the show from L.A. today?
I don't know.
Somebody will know. They Goodly did last week. They had a lot of interviews for you and certainly had a little bit of fun. So they come your way at 4 o'clock, and then tomorrow we'll get back into some hoops. Lobo basketball tomorrow, right?
Men play tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry. I need to genderize that. Lady Lobos equal Lobo men basketball, Jeff. This weekend was a wake. I think Lady Lobo fans painfully realized Saturday that even if they win 3 in Vegas, they're not built for a big March run. They don't have the NCAA tournament quality depth. And like the men, they don't have a lot of size on the perimeter. And they're likely to draw a club with a lot more length. It's from Lynn. Your assessment, voice of the Lobos?
My assessment is I don't care as long as you get the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
Like, that's...
One and done's okay?
Yes. When was the last NCAA tournament appearance?
I don't know. What was the answer?
Okay. I should know that. I don't. Off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
Okay. I thought it was a hypothetical.
That is still better than a WNIT run. If they get to the WNIT, they go on a run, you'll enjoy it. It'll stay fantastic. But the NCAA tournament is where everyone wants to be. Even if you end up being a 13 or 14 seed, like, that's an accomplishment that these 5 seniors would rather have than just running it back in the WNIT. So that's why, yeah, you look at it and you see some of the deficiencies in certain areas. But if they're able to go run in Las Vegas, that's going to be very enjoyable for everyone.
All right. Glenn wants to vent. He says the gold uniforms for the Lakers should only be worn in L.A. when they're playing in Oakland. No, San Francisco. It should be purple only. All right. Vent. 2460610 888-922-0610. Rudy C. from East L.A. What's up, Rudy?
What's up, Valley Boy? Congratulations. Rudy C. from East L.A.
What's happening in East L.A.? How you living?
What's up, S.A.? Oh, shoot, come on. I'm still wearing my Aaron Donald 99 because I didn't get rib or wing sauce on my shirt last night.
Even if you did, you'd still be wearing it.
Oh, hell yeah. You feeling a foot taller, walking around like myself?
It's funny, man. And I was nervous, and I didn't sit the whole fourth quarter. And then Aaron Donald gets to Joe Burrow on 4th down, and I jumped around on the couch, and it was it was good. What a good feeling.
Loving it. Yeah, because I was scared the whole time because, when you touched about the play calling, I was scared of T. Higgins the whole time if he was on the other side of Ramsey. Because Ramsey, unfortunately,
wasn't good.
I think he relinquished his crown for best corner in the world.
Totally agree, Rudy. He wasn't good yesterday, and they won in spite of that. He made a play at the goal line after getting beat by Chase on that early drive. He did make a play to knock the ball loose at the goal line and hold him to a field goal, but, yeah, he got beat 3 times.
Yeah, he underestimated Chase's speed, definitely. But... yeah, we're happy. We're on cloud 9, and it's a beautiful day out here, out in Los Angeles. I heard the crowd at Tommy's Burgers, downtown Rampart last night. They needed crowd control.
Which is the original one, by the way, down there in Rampart.
The one on Beverly and Rampart.
That's the original.
Just a little west of downtown. I know you have a Tommy's in the Valley, but
they got them everywhere now.
But anyways,
I found one in Orange County too.
Kudos, and we'll see how things go the rest of the way. Looking forward to next year.
Don't change your shirt, Rudy. Good to hear you. Congratulations.
Yeah, right on. Take care, Jeff.
Yeah, you know where that one is. JJ.
Oh yeah,
down by Rampart and Beverly. Yeah, I found one in Orange County too, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not just the one on Roscoe and the 405, JJ. Howard, what's up?
Congrats there, Jeff.
I played well. Thank you.
Did you get the ring? You were an integral part of that Super Bowl run.
Mm-hmm. I played well.
Yep.
I didn't make a mistake yesterday.
Yeah, I tell you what, I challenge anybody to find a more entertaining postseason than we had this year.
Yeah, there wasn't one.
It was a very, very good postseason. But as I told A. Marie, the most egregious play of that entire game was that holder missing that ball, that extra point.
Johnny Hecker.
4-0 at the end of the game in a $1,600 square. That's the most egregious play of the game.
Yeah, that one hurt me too. Not gonna lie.
Yep. I'll tell you something though. I'm impressed with the way the Rams persevered in light of the Cincinnati run defense, was that not a ferocious defense?
Completely shut the Rams down. The Rams could not run the football.
And I hope Odell's okay. You know, I went from really not liking the guy much to really, he grew on me once he became a Ram because it seemed like that was the fit for him. I hope somehow he can overcome this. I mean, he's already an older player, but I hope he can be a productive part of the Rams' future roster, and I hope he stays there, you know? So I'm got to tell you, it was an all-around great Super Bowl, and enjoyed the hell out of it.
What do you think of your
So
boys?
we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Howard, what do you think of your boys? What do you think of your boys' weak sauce take that it was all about that third down holding call, the defensive holding call?
Oh no, I saw that comment, and no, I was looking at that call where Jalen Ramsey got yanked to the ground.
Yeah, but that was okay.
On that touchdown pass. I mean, come on, man. I don't agree with that, Edward. I apologize, but I do not agree with you on that one, my friend.
Because he's wrong. Because he's wrong.
I
Bitter,
am wrong too.
bitter and wrong. All
Good
right.
day, guys.
See ya. All right. So,
Oh, yeah, didn't hear from Edward.
how about Rudy C from East LA though?
Yeah.
Tommy's was just off the chain. The one down on Beverly and Rampart.
He's like, are you allowed to say I'm from East LA? I was like, yeah.
You ever see the movie Born in East LA with Cheech and Chong?
Oh, yes, classic.
Born in East LA. So good.
So good.
So good. All right. But here's the harsh reality of this whole thing. That's it. There's no more football. It's the rap time, baby. It's final, no mas.
Except I can't wait to see when the quarterback carousel and stuff starts happening.
Yeah, you get all that,
The March Madness.
and it's fine, and but it's
depressing.
There's no more football. You can now schedule tee times on a Sunday.
Can't wait.
Which, there were a few times back into the season I scheduled tee times just because I wanted to play a little bit. And the beauty is you can put red zone on the golf cart. But there's no more football. And after as good of Howard said it's the best postseason maybe we've ever had, and I think he might be right, JJ. As far as good, compelling, quality football, it was awesome. Except for that first weekend, we had 4 of the 6 games that got out of control. But I think that's what happens when you throw a 7 seed in there that limps in, right? I mean, the Steelers got blued out. The Eagles got blued out. I don't remember who else got blued out, but you had a couple games, right? Arizona did. The Rams beat Arizona pretty good. And there was one other one. But after that, every game was a one-score game. If you were taking points, you were winning on it every week, weren't you? You bet the Bengals yesterday, you won. You can't be too bitter, can you? If you got 3.5, you won. If you got 4, you were a winner.
Yes.
I was a winner.
Winner. You're always a winner. You're always a winner. She's your basic better.
Basic better.
You hashtagging that now?
Yeah, thanks to JJ. It's become a thing.
Did you gloss for that?
Yeah, he did.
Basic better. I think that's good. But now it's over, which is just.
It's over.
I mean, it's like, okay.
All right. Odds on how many quarterbacks are selected in the first round NFL draft. Let's go. Over under 3.5.
3.5? I was gonna put the over under 1.5.
Yeah, I don't think.
You think there's 3.5?
No, under.
I think Pickett, and after that, I mean, who else?
All right, 2.5.
You going over under 2.5?
We'll bet it down. It's been bet down.
I might even go under. You?
Here we go.
Under.
All right. Russell Wilson, will he be a Seattle Seahawk next year?
Will Kyler Murray be a Cardinals quarterback next year?
Will Aaron Rodgers be a Packer? Who will be the quarterback of the Buccaneers, the Saints, the Niners, the Packers, the Seahawks, the Texans, the Broncos? No, honestly, I just threw random 7 teams at you. Who? The Bears? Steelers. Yeah, Steelers. Bears. Who will be the quarterback of the Steelers, the Texans, the Broncos, the Cardinals, the Niners, the Seahawks, the Saints, the Bucks, the Packers, the Commanders? All right, the Commanders kind of threw the whole thing out of whack, didn't it?
Wait, Commanders?
The Commanders.
We're talking USFL?
Jim Rome
Oh,
Show
my
is
gosh.
next. The Herd with Colin Cowards after that. 2 Men On comes your way at 4. We're back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with award-winning radio.
Congrats, Jeff.
Adrian, thanks for getting us on the air. Hey, Marie, thanks for wearing blue and gold.
I tried.
I know you did.
Thanks, Kyle, for his Pacers stuff.
Ah, it's beautiful. Big day to you?
Huge day.
Big day today? Enjoy it. We'll be back tomorrow morning with award-winning radio at 7 a.m. Be good to each other, please. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We'll see you then.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Next in line. Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.